evening, everyone. This is In the Strap Podcast with Steve Fernandez, and our co-host James Rode Mason is missing. He said he was going to be on time. I'll be there, but he is not here. Like always, either gone or late or missing. But the good thing is that we have our special guest here, our new, I want to say, rising star. He's going to be one of those super matches too as well. That's been doing great. He had a couple super matches on Mac and also has super matches in the future too as well. Um, Matt Foote. Matt, introduce yourself. Tell us a little bit about yourself. What's going on?
Hey, Matt Foot here. Really new to the sport. Been doing it probably 8 months now. From upstate New York. There's no pulling around here, no arm wrestling around here. The closest people to me, Weakrest, I think, they're about an hour and a half from me, or have to travel up to Vermont, St. Albans, I think.
Okay, who's in Vermont?
Um, Patrick Weeks, they train
Oh
in St.
man, Patrick
Albans.
Weeks is great, dude.
Yep.
So Patrick Weeks, James Rhodes Mason. I mean, all the borderline guys, pretty much.
Yes.
Borderline
And
arms.
they're right across the border. They're right just past Plattsburgh, right across the border in Vermont, St.
Oh,
Albans.
okay. I mean,
But
they're a phenomenal team. Weakrest too. They have a great team.
yep.
Um,
Weakness has been coming up and practicing with our club lately, about every other week.
nice, nice. That's
Yeah,
awesome.
Jason is a huge help. He knows he's got a lot of knowledge he's been sharing with us all.
Yeah, yeah. Jason's really good. Yeah, he's a really tough guy. Definitely.
Very.
Yeah, their whole team is really good. Drew Rivers is really good. A great guy too, man.
Yep.
Um, but yeah, a lot of great guys. And James George Mason, Patrick Weeks, Burdock. I mean, there's a lot of great guys over there, Vermont and New York. What you've been to also was it Rochester up by JJ Jackson, right?
Oh yeah, I go down. Been down there twice now, and down
Nice.
Buffalo arm wrestling crew. Jack Stouffer.
Oh yeah, 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 with Vadim and stuff.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that
Vadim
guy
is a
is an animal, bro.
beast. Vadim is a
Yes.
beast.
Yep.
Absolute beast.
Those guys are very helpful. That's the thing I love about arm wrestling world, though. Everybody is just so eager to teach somebody new coming into the sport too. So you got people from every which direction trying to teach me things.
Yeah, which is great. Honestly, that's what I love about the sport too. Is just that
Yes.
it's so open. People always want to help you, which is great. And Weeks, give me 1 second here. Burdock. I mean, there's a lot of great guys over there. Hold on, let me just put this down. There we go. Shout out to Tim Zephilia, Tim Clark for watching. What's up, guys? But yeah, they absolutely have a great team. Vadim has a super match that's upcoming with Chris Michaels, best out of five left hand for the New York Tri-State Arm Wrestling Championships at 154. So there's a lot of great guys. Hold on,
I lost you for a second. Steve, am I back?
you're back. I got double screened here.
How do I fix it?
No idea here. I could probably release the other one, so don't worry about it. There we go. All good. Shout out to Mr. Carbone, Bryce Zachariah. That's going to be a banger. Yeah, definitely going to be a great match. That's going to be a revenge match because they already went up against each other, and Chris lost to Vadim, left hand, I think 3-1. So that's going to be a great match. Chris is an absolute beast. And another match that Chris is actually going to have, it's upcoming, that's going to be at the Throwback Throwdown tournament on April 18th. Right? It was April 18th. Am I fucking up? Or I think it is. Yeah.
That's what you said earlier.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. And that's going to be Chris Michaels versus DeVete, left hand, because DeVete just beat Chris Michaels twice at the tournament. So that was really unexpected, but great. What's up, Steve Durak? But yeah, that's going to be. It's going to be a couple great matches going to be happening. Michael Hawks versus Wade Roberts, best out of five left hand. That's going to be April
That's
18th.
gonna be a good one.
Oh yeah, that's going to be great. I can't wait for that. We have a couple good super matches going on. Can't wait. You're going to be there too, right, Matt?
Oh yes.
there with the crew and stuff?
Yes, I am. As many as I can get to come with me.
Nice, nice. And just so everybody knows, going to Throwback Throwdown, if you didn't collect any tournaments through the last couple of years that we've been doing this tournaments, this is your time to come back and try to win. If you come in first place, you get 3 awards. Second place, you get 2 awards of your picking. And third place, you get 1 award of your picking of any of the awards that we've had for the last few years. It's going to be at Hurricane Grill and Wings. It's a great spot. First time we've ever done something it's not at a hotel. Just want to see what the different vibe is, different feel. It's at a restaurant. It's a kind of like an outside inside area because if it's nice enough, we can do it outside where there's a creek running. So it's a nice place, definitely.
That'd be nice.
Shout out to Jack still for we are just talking about you, Jack, actually, and shout out to Jacob Kelly Foot. Jacob Kelly Foot, who's Jacob Kelly Foot?
That's my baby brother, Jacob.
Oh, what's going on, Jacob? So yeah, back to you, Matt. What is so far? What's up, boys? Matt felt strong at my party. He pulled everyone nonstop. Yeah, he is really strong. I didn't really get to pull Matt too much. I don't think I pulled I think his brother a lot more, and then we just
Yeah,
went
you
outside
did.
and ripped up for a little bit. But yeah, from what I'm seeing, Matt is really strong. Can't wait to see what happens with him in the future. He's already a problem. He's going to be a bigger problem once he knows a little bit more technique. But besides that, I'm just going to warn everybody at the 176 class that he's going to be a problem for everyone within the next few months. Everyone's going to see. Yusuf has a match coming up with him. We'll see how he does. Yusuf has a great hand. He's a great puller. Reminds me of Mendagas Terrasides, the way he pulls with that back pressure, almost low hand top roll that he does. So wonder if he's going to go in that position with Matt. Matt has a great hand, a huge hand, so that's going to be a problem.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's going to be a problem. I already see that. Shout out to Sayla Jones for watching. But it's going to be a great match. How do you think of going up against Yusuf? What do you think is going to happen? Or do you have a couple of different lanes that you're going to be able to go into? Like you have a hook, a top roll. How do you think this is going to go?
Naturally, I'm gonna go for a top roll. I think I'm just stronger than him. I'm gonna overpower him. I'm gonna hold him. I'm gonna let him gas out, and I'm gonna just power through him.
So that's what he kind of does. He gives you a lot of back pressure, high hook top roll, pulls your hand back. He's a great strap puller, so it's probably going to be end up in the straps. Um, the pressures and the strength that he has is very deceiving when he gets on the table and when you're in a certain position. It almost like he doesn't let you get into your strong lane.
Right.
So and he gasses you out. He's a really good puller, and he's one of the only guys that won every single match, left and right-handed for me. So he's a great puller. He's absolutely I would say the goat when it comes to that 176 class. I mean he's just really really good. So you do have your hands full, Matt.
I agree with you. It's a very intimidating. It'll be a huge win for me. But I'm not gonna let that get in my head. I'm gonna go in there just like it's any other match, like I'm going into practice, and I'm gonna try to fucking crush it.
Yeah, I believe that you have a very good chance going up against him. I've seen you pull the guys that you've pulled before. I don't know if you have the experience to be able to manipulate when you need to do what you need to do. I know Yusuf does. He's been doing this for years. I want to say probably 6 years now. I want to say. Um, but what I do see is that you have an immense amount of strength, a great hand, and you need that to beat Yusuf in general. You need to have a big hand to wrap around his, so he won't be able to access his. That's if that happens. But I think you have a good chance. I think you even have a better chance now from what I'm seeing you practice. You know, all these different guys. When you've been pulling these super matches, and you've just been getting better and better. And like I said before, I already see you having a problem, and that's what I feel like some of these guys are pulling you for. The reason I think it's because you're like kind of fresh meat right now.
Yep.
Don't really know too much about the game. They know that you're strong. Um, and that's what you need. But once you know how to access different lanes with your hand, top roll, or go into a hook, or high hook top roll, or even a press, or whatever you need to do to beat them, once you start learning different lanes and different ways to beat somebody, it just becomes a lot more troubling for them. I mean, and your top roll is really good. Your hand's really good too. So I see that being a problem definitely for a lot of pullers out there.
I hope you're right, man.
Do you have other super matches upcoming besides Yusuf?
Yeah, I got one. So Rising Star, I think they have Rising Star 1, 2, 3, 4. So March, June, August, and December, I have super matches lined up for with Rising Star.
And who are your super matches with?
I haven't even they told me the names. I haven't even looked into them because I've been really focused on this match with Yusuf. I don't want to get overwhelmed with too many.
Good, good for you.
So I'm just honed in on the one I got coming first, and then I will proceed to the next one.
Is that a right hand match that you have with Yusuf?
Yes,
Are you stronger right handed?
absolutely.
Oh, okay, that's good. That's really good for you. I mean, I know Yusuf is stronger left-handed. I know he's recovering from surgery, but he's definitely a dominant left-handed puller. Shout out to Caleb Johnson, Rose Jackman Lynch, and Mike Moore for watching. Thanks, guys. What was I going to say? But yeah, that's good for you. You know, so that's really good. I seen you pull right and left hand. I think I'd have to agree with you. Right hand is a lot stronger. Um,
A lot stronger.
yeah, yeah, yeah. So, do you pull the same way, left and right-handed?
No,
Okay. So how do you pull right hand?
right hand, I'm natural top roll on it. Left
Okay.
hand, I'm always coming
So
in.
you're cupping in, you're gripping, and you're going in for a hook, pretty much.
Yep. I
Okay.
just haven't mastered the hook, so it's not even a real hook. It's just
Yeah. So you're clamping down, you're going inside, you're
yep.
you're supinating, so you're going in like that, you know. Um, so you supinate when you pronate with the other one.
Right.
That's good. I mean, what have you been training? I mean, lately, have you been doing anything different? Have you been just training just top roll to get it stronger? Have you been training a little bit more into the hook to get a little bit
I've
more
been training a
diverse?
lot more with the hook, hook drag. Um, Training a lot more with bands, just getting the ready goes, going in the right position, make sure my form's right. I got like a couple chains hooked up to an old swing set out back. I use that for static holds. I'll hit it a little bit and try to pull as hard as I can against. You know, you're not gonna move it.
Right, right, right.
Something just happened. I can't see you anymore, Steve.
I can see you.
It's just. Oh, but yeah. So the chains have been helping a lot. They help strengthen my hand up. So I don't put no gloves or anything on it. I just wrap a chain around it, and then with pulling it, and I like to pull in losing positions too to try to get them. So start down here, pull against it. You know you're not going to move it. Just try to get it stronger. Then you go back to your band work. That seems to be helping me a lot. What from week to week when I go from doing that all week, then go back to practice, I can see a big change.
So you know what I've practiced that helped me out too a lot. That Tim Bushy helped me get my hand strength
Yep.
up was so I got a 10-pound weight. I put it in my hand. I use my thumb to thump on one side, and I use my whole hand kind of to open up like that, and put the weight right here, and leave it forward on my knee, kind of flat, and then just curl it with my hand over and over and over again with my open fingers, and
Yep.
just do that over and over, like as much as you can until you start, yassing a little bit, and then change over to your other hand. And
Absolutely.
also, what was he saying? Hold on. Let me in. You here, buddy? You okay?
Dude, I've been waiting for like 15 minutes.
Waiting where?
I was in like a black zone and I'm like texting you, commenting on the lives. I'm like, let me in, bro.
Dude, you've been sitting there at the bottom just fucking.
Chilling,
Yeah.
fucking
Oh,
the
like,
screen up.
I sat my phone down. I started texting on Facebook. I'm like, yo, let me in.
What do you mean? You came in whenever it said that you're up.
Oh, well, dude, I'm sitting here like someone's gonna say something, and then I heard Matt say, "Steve, I can't see you," and I'm like, "What the fuck's going on with Steve's shit right now?" Must be it's when I hopped on, huh?
Yeah.
No idea. Shout out to Zach Boyd, Robert Kelly, Tim Lewis, David Shell. Thanks for watching, guys. But yeah.
Hey, what's
What's
up,
up, James?
James?
What's going on?
What's up, dude? Matt, I have a
So
question.
we're just
Yeah, talk to me.
How do you feel? Like, I know how long you been arm wrestling right now?
8
3
months.
weeks.
8 months. Hell yeah. How are
Yeah.
you feeling in the sport of arm wrestling? Honestly.
I'm getting more comfortable by the day because I've been trying to travel around and pull a bunch of different people, different clubs.
Yeah.
Um, some of the guys up here coming out of the woodwork that used to arm wrestle. George Shanny, I don't know if you know his name. He's been coming to our practices lately. He's very experienced and has a lot of knowledge. So I'm feeling very comfortable and feeling. I've never felt this fucking strong in my life, so I'm feeling confident in that.
Well, I see from what you know what I mean. We only see what people show us, right? And then I
Yep.
think some people get insecure about that. They're like, "Oh, I don't want to be look at me." But what I'm gathering from what you're sharing on Facebook is, I think you're in love with the sport. From what I see it
Oh
looks like
fuck yeah!
you're obsessed with it, right?
I really am.
And the climb, and I assume you have a natural talent to the sport. I think when you first get in, you probably beat a couple guys that are quote unquote strong, and you're like, "Okay, I beat strong
Well,
guys."
so this has been like a thing in our family our whole life. We've always tried to be stronger than dad, so we've always been at picnic tables and shit. It's just different sitting down.
Dude, look at
So
your
then when I
forearm.
found
Hold
out,
on. Do a close up. Do a close up that forearm. That's gross,
Dude,
dude.
look at
Hell
his
yeah.
forearm, dude. Look at his forearm. He's only been in this training for how long? I'm telling you, he's going to be a problem. Dude. His hand is huge. His hand is
yes,
huge, James.
Oh, I know.
Huge.
Pat introduced me to Matt at Test Your Frame 2. Or is it
yep,
3?
Two.
2.
yeah,
Sorry, I'm in the future thinking about how I already won Test Your Frame 3. Um
yeah.
no, dude,
But
I
yeah,
remember
when I
meeting Matt
found
and I'm
out
like,
it was
oh
an
dude, the
actual
thumb.
sport, bro, I fell in love with it.
Was that your first tournament, Matt?
Test Your Frame 2 was my first tournament ever.
That's fucking awesome. I'm honored for you to come to my tournament.
I'm honored to go to that thing. That was awesome. Watch, I show you. See those medals right there, baby?
Oh
Yeah, dude.
yeah.
Right when he
The
first walks
majority
in
of
the
those
living
medals are
room, dude,
mine
he
for my
loves that.
tournament, dude.
Here they are.
I can't wait for you to come in April because then you're gonna have the whole collection. You're gonna have
Oh,
all. Oh,
I hope so. I'm coming for it, man.
that's awesome, dude. Shout out to Ryan Austin and Joe Yars for watching. Thanks for watching, guys.
Dude, both killers of the
But yeah,
sport right there, dude. It's crazy. I think people don't realize when you start naming off the people that are watching this show are all killers, dude. Listen,
I
I
know.
wish I could
I
have
know.
40 people on at once because I would. That'd make it weird. But
No, there's a lot of people watching. Thanks for watching, guys. But yeah, it's definitely great for the sport. It's I love to see people that just started, and I already know Matt's gonna be a killer in a year, dude. He's gonna be a big fucking problem. Like he's gonna be a big problem at that weight class. Like I already see in probably in a few months that being a problem. You know what I mean? So
That's my plan, buddy.
if I see, I'm thinking. And when are you pulling Yusuf?
March 21st.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we'll see. We will see. We will see exactly where Matt's at when he pulls Yusuf. That's what we will see. I'll tell you that.
Yes. Yep.
I'll tell you this much. What I see a problem with Matt right now, just on his left. Um, you were beating Matt Morrison, right?
Oh, yeah. Yep.
Left-handed,
Left and right. Yeah.
right? Matt Morrison, I think, is more dominant on his left hand. Daniel Schwartz had a war with Matt Morrison, and you were beating Matt Morrison a lot easier than Dan was having a problem. And Dan's been pulling for like
super match. When did you guys just have a super match, right? Like last weekend?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh, I watched it. It's almost safe. Ooh.
I had 3 super matches that day with Chris. One with Chris Tree, and then left and right with Matt Morrison.
You love it, don't you? Just be straight with me.
Oh my god, yes, yes I do. And
Yeah.
bro,
So that's
every
gonna
time I
be
get on that table now, and I used to be nervous every time, and now it's just becoming more of a fun. Like I get so excited
well
every
because you
time.
get more comfortable and more comfortable
Yeah,
with it. Yeah.
Well, you're
and
a
you're allowed to
purist,
like
right?
be
You're
whoever
chasing,
you want to be at that table.
right? And you want
What's that?
you're finding out, right? You're finding out. You're like, I'm trying to be good at this, and I believe I am. So when someone beats you and they just beat you, you go, okay, you're better, and I'm gonna come back. When you
Oh
beat
hell yeah!
guys that are supposed to be better than you, that feeling, no one can describe the feeling of when you're supposed to lose and when you win.
Right. Yeah, that's how. So I had a super match with Tyler St. Dennis. I lost the super match, but I got a pin on him. That just having that one pin, man. That I want. It's in my head. I won. You know what I mean? I was what 3 months in at that point, and I was going against a professional arm wrestler. That blew my mind right there.
And same thing with what's his name too. Didn't you go up against on that same Mac day? What was it? Who was it? Because you had two super matches, didn't you?
No, I just had the one super match. Then I took
Oh,
first in
okay.
the tournament though, right-handed.
Oh no, the guy that you pulled, I think, had two super matches,
Yes, he
right?
did.
Oh, okay. My bad. Got you. Shout out to Jesus Gonzalez. Thanks for watching. But yeah, I mean, we'll see what happens. I think that's gonna tell a lot. Just in a few days, exactly where Matt's at, right-handed. If he beats Yusuf at once, it's at 176.
It's at 185.
Ooh,
Who's bigger, you or Yusuf?
I think Matt's bigger, and he's gonna fill out a little bit more.
Yeah, I was at 187 this morning.
Nice. But I
Yeah,
think
I
Yusuf's
saw Yusuf
187
at
too. I think
at
Same
your
Yusuf.
thing with
last tournament.
Yusuf though. Same thing with Yusuf. I just think that Matt's more shredded than Yusuf.
Yeah, not the knock on Matt though. Shredded doesn't mean so. Like I was messing with Tim Lewis last night. Like I asked him to make me a muscle, right? He's got a 19-inch bicep. That's crazy. I'm here to tell you right now, it don't fucking matter in arm wrestling.
Right.
But
No, I'm not saying it does. I'm just
no,
saying.
no, no. Again, I'm just being as for people watching. That context is like I've seen. I got to show some videos tomorrow. I was at a graduation party and I got a bunch of people to arm wrestle. The strangers arm wrestling, and I got random people pulling, bro. And I got people winning that shouldn't win. I got people that are winning that should, and guys are ripping that are natural talents.
Wait, you just drive around with a table all the time, ready to go?
No, bro, dude, it's not like freedom table, but like I'll go to a bar and people go, "Oh, James, you arm wrestle." I'm like, I'm not gonna pull, but then I'll get people around me to arm wrestle each other, and I'll give advice, and I take videos, and it's one of my favorite pastimes. And
Oh,
the
that's
only thing I'll
funny.
do is if I think a guy's gonna break his arm, I'll say, "Hey, you're gonna break your arm,"
Hmm.
and then I'm like, I'm not being mean. I ain't trying to hurt your feelings. I don't want to see you get hurt. And then I'll
Right.
tell a guy how to adjust, and then normally they win. And then I'll get someone to join the team, and that's all I care about.
How many
I'm
guys you
looking
got
for
on your
one
team?
guy. Hmm?
How many guys you got on your team?
Ha, as in solid numbers, I think the peak was 13, but people that show up every day or like every Sunday that doesn't really miss, and again, everyone has a life. It's not a knock, but it's me, Burdock, Patrick Weeks, I would say are the core guys that would normally be there every practice. Ryan shows up if he can, but Ryan lives like an hour and 20 minutes away from me.
Ryan Austin.
Phil, yep, Ryan Austin, weapon. Philip Austin lives 45 minutes away from me. Um, Steve Durak, he showed up. I haven't seen him in a long time, but we had a great practice. He lives 45 minutes away from me. Ridge, if Ridge watches this, he lives 5 minutes up the road. That pussy should be here every day. I said it, and I hope he watches this. I hate that shit, dude. If I got you as my neighbor and we could be great together, get your ass here, because I love arm wrestling too.
How long have
But
you been arm wrestling, James? How long have you been arm wrestling?
So
His whole life.
kind of. So my dad, if I pulled out the record books, my dad was really good nationally. I've heard a lot of guys say my father might have won worlds if he ever got to go, but my dad loved alcohol, cocaine, and muscle cars. So he stayed in his town and did that stuff. But whenever he'd go to a tournament, he'd win. But where I grew up in Vermont is we call them the field days, and there would be three. They call them county field days, and there's 3 a year. And you go there, and the rednecks would bring their sons to arm wrestle, and whoever's son won was because it was age group. It was so, dude, you'd pull a kid that was 300 pounds at 13 years old, and you'd be 120 pounds. You're like, oh, bitch. Listen to me, dude. It was crazy. But then the adults had weight classes, and then you'd watch the ruggedest farmers ever. I'm talking about dudes that could rip fucking 3-inch phone books, bend pennies, bend horseshoes. Like, and this isn't like strong men. I'm watching grown men that just grew up on a farm and worked every day. But we a sport, or at least I didn't. I just thought we did this to who's better than each other every summer. Like, who's working harder? That was what arm wrestling meant to me. If I lost, it meant I need to go in the field and work harder. But I never trained. I didn't understand. But yeah, I've been arm wrestling since probably I was 11.
No kidding.
3 times a summer, and they were back to back to back. So by the third week, dude, my tendons would be freaking out, and I'd be crying. I'd leave a tournament in pain, and I'd be begging the older guys, like, "What's going on, dude? There's no way you guys keep doing this." And either guys would tell me it goes away, or guys would quit the sport because they're getting injured. But I'm also, and then if you went to a practice, it was just go in a basement, and the best guys would show up, and they'd rip on each other, and whoever won was the best. And then they would tell everybody in the state, hey, he's the best in the state. And then if you're lucky, you might go to the field days the next year. That was arm wrestling in Vermont. We didn't train. There wasn't pro nation lifts, super nation lifts, rising lifts. We went to fucking work and we arm wrestled, and that was it. And we did it 3 times a year. So that's why when people ask me, James, how long have you been training? How long have you been doing it? I might have been pulling 3 times a summer, but I never trained. I just went to work, and I understand I was introduced to the sport sooner than most. I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. I was 16 years old, dude. Ripped my tendon in half on my left arm. And I didn't get to pull for 2 years on the left. Why? Because I was pulling in a break arm and beating people until finally somebody ripped my shit open. And then I discovered Devin Lorette and these guys on Wall and Game of Arms. And I'm like, oh, wait, this is real? I thought the reality show, like Game of Arms, was fake. Like, it was like they found a bunch of strong guys and said, we're going to do a TV show. Wall comes out. I'm like, wait, this is on ESPN, so this is a real sport. And then right after COVID, Burdock's like, hey, I want to make a team and train. So I got to say, shout out to my big brother. I never give him the credit he deserves. Burdock invited me over to his house, and he bought a Temu or an Amazon Prime table. And we started training on Sundays. And I would cry every Sunday after practice from my tendons hurting, dude. And I bought the freeze sleeves, and I ate Tylenol like it was nerd candy. And then, enough about me. I don't care. Do you still have the tendon pain? Or kind of?
Depends on how 3 months of pulling right here constantly hurt. Like, I could barely roll my windows up in my work truck and shit. But I haven't felt that, like, after I got back from Buffalo. The next day, that day, and the next day, my left arm hurt. And then, I don't know, I just do my band work, my light works, and work through it.
Dude,
you can tell the difference between an injury and what's just normal pain.
Right. But you remember the original pain? Do you remember the gay dinosaur?
Oh my God.
Like this?
Yeah, you're walking around like this.
Yeah, like going to sleep.
Yeah.
Anything. You put your arms anywhere you can, it doesn't get better. And it's just thud, thud, thud.
Yeah.
And I know
Yo,
I'm
or the
discouraging
shock,
people.
or the
It's so
shock. You
bad.
sit there and you get shocked.
I
Dude, you
used to
almost
just
want to
walk around
puke.
all the time just doing this.
Yeah. Oh my God, dude. I've cried in front of so many people from arm wrestling. You're sitting there like this, you're like, and it doesn't go away. You're like, fuck. And then when you start working, oh, dude, you start
Yo, you
stacking
ever play
wood.
softball or baseball or anything?
You throw a ball. Dude, I gave up on
Okay,
throwing
so you know
balls.
when you. Yeah.
Dude, throw a football. If you're an arm wrestler and try to throw a football as 100 yards, I know you can't throw 100 yards, but try to throw that far. Your shit will freak the fuck out.
I bet it will.
I know it will, dude. Throw a fastball really hard, dude. No, or not a fastball. Try to throw like a long, like you're out in the outfield and you try to throw it at home base. Your shit
Yes.
will hurt so bad, bro. It's over. You're done.
That's the
You're
only pain
done.
I can relate it to, though, is that when you throw your arm out playing baseball or something.
Mm.
And then we just keep doing it again and again and again.
Yeah, it's a lot of tendon pain.
It is.
That's a lot of tendon pain. Shout out to Carl Whiteford,
What's
Vadim,
up, Carl?
Ryan Austin, Christopher.
Vadim, I want my super match, pussy.
Lord.
And we're following the rules. Shot for shot, each round. A foul, both people have to do a shot. And it's best of 7. I don't care if I even beat him on the table. I know my body mass. He's going to die before me, and that's fine.
Dude, he can drink, man. He can fucking
I don't
drink.
give a fuck if he drinks. I do math. 2 plus 2 is 4. 3 plus 1 is
What
4.
the fuck, Carl?
Yeah, as far as we get. Yeah. So, you've been pulling forever. And what was yours, James? Your I mean, you've been in a lot of super matches now. What was your number one? I would say biggest super match you've had yet.
That's a good question. As far as like I was most excited for or like I was most nervous, what's the question? That's very vague. I
Uh,
love all my super matches, but different reasons.
I would say your biggest super match, like biggest opponent and excitement, everything all together.
It's going to be a toss up. So I would say Miguel Fernandez at the CrossFit Games, the main event. I was bragging to everybody, was telling everybody, I'm like, he's an Argentinian champion. I met him a couple times, but never got to pull him. So I'm just boasting about it. And this, I didn't even care if I was going to win or lose. I was so excited to be even thought of for the match. So I would say that's one of them. But then I would say Kevin Nelson. I watched Kevin Nelson on Game of Arms, bro. The day I discovered a master, it was the same day I saw Kevin on TV. And it's not because I saw him. Well, I remember that day. I remember that day. And I remember seeing like these jack dudes that are, and I'll never forget Kevin Nelson. They were talking like how he deals with his shit, and he says he loves to run, and he's running. He's in his sweatpants and a beanie. And I asked him about it the day we pulled. I'm like, "Yo, do you really like running?" He's like, "No, they made that shit up so it seemed more entertaining." It broke my heart. I'm like, everything's a lie. Reality TV's bullshit. I'm here to tell you, this is real. Live podcast. That's it.
Yeah, it's
There ain't
true.
no scripted on fucking in the scrap. This is who we are. But
This is true.
to
Yo,
pull
that
Kevin
Kevin
Nelson,
Nelson super match was crazy.
Yeah,
understand people think James has no respect, no love. I did that because I was so scared. And I knew how good he was, and I was supposed to lose. It was supposed to be a 3-0. And I'm like, it's all or nothing right now. There's 3 monkeys trying to get on Noah's Ark, and brother, it's starting to rain.
I'll tell you though, you beat him. It was a great
But
match,
listen,
honestly. It was
dude,
a really
super strong, super strong. He was very technical. He adjusted well in the setups. Was I top shit? Was I not acknowledging this? Yes. I need you to play my game. I'm not playing your game, right? If I'm playing your game, you're going to beat me. Why? It said it in the words. It's your game. You're gonna play my game, and I'm gonna win. And then after, guess what? It's not arm wrestling anymore. Now we get to be human beings. This isn't competition, but in competition, we're trying to win. That's why I never put my hands on him physically. I don't care what we
Right.
do in a tournament. As long as you don't spit on me or hit me, but you rip on me on the table, all is fair. If you break my arm on the table without fouling, I'm gonna be like, damn, dude, you're fucking wicked. And you got to accept it. But guess
Right.
what? When it's my turn, and like what Matt said, when it's my turn to win, and I've trained and I've put my time in, hang on, put your seatbelts on. It's my turn.
Uh-huh.
And that's why we love the sport. When Victor beat me, bro, I told everybody I'm gonna beat this guy, and I really thought I would. Victor got the better of me. What did I do? I didn't fight him. I didn't hate him. Shook his
Right.
hand, said, "Dude, you beat my ass." And then I won the tournament because I can't stand to be a loser.
You learn a lot from losses, though.
You
Yeah,
do.
only
Yes, you
losers
do.
lose. Winners, even if you lose, you go, "What did I do wrong?" and you adjust.
At Steve's
So
last event, I don't think I didn't win a single match in the 176 class.
I mean, there was a stacked class though.
It was, and I was intimidated by the names I got in my own fucking head. I knew I shouldn't have.
don't do that. I don't
Yep.
give a
Fuck,
fuck
dude,
who your name is. Same
dude. But
house.
that's those are the type of tournaments that you want to go to. Those are
Yes.
the tournaments that you learn from. The reason
Oh
being
yes.
is because every single time that you go up against somebody different, you're like, fuck. Like I didn't think he was gonna do that. You know what I mean? And makes you think like I need to learn something different. I need to do something different. You know? So it's just,
Yeah,
but
but
that's just
Aiden's
how
that
this type
hook.
of.
Aiden has a crazy hook.
Oh yeah,
Not even a hook. Aiden's really good, and the
it's
more
like a
you do
hook
it, I'm
press.
sure you're learning.
It's
Aiden
like
really
a
sets
chop
up his
press.
mind. So if I'm saying that, but I'm square, and my hand is pointing back to the shoulders, and you're laying, brother, you better be way stronger than me to stop me from beating your ass.
You were chopping up, so nobody heard you say anything.
Whatever.
But either way, he's got a nasty fucking chop press.
Mm-hmm.
He like sets up here, so we can go in, soup Nate right on
Yeah.
you, right on your
Set up
bicep.
like you're gonna do a pimp slap, but don't pimp slap.
Yeah, but don't pin flat. Go from here and
Treat them like they don't deserve the pimp slap, and you're trying to get away from them. Like you don't deserve this pimp slap,
right.
and you flash break it.
I'm gonna bring it in because you don't deserve
Hell
it.
yeah.
Yeah, this ain't for you, bro. You don't deserve this.
You
Oh,
don't
you being a
deserve
hoe,
it.
but you're not getting it.
But yeah, no. I mean, he's got a disgusting chop press. He's really good.
But
Yeah.
if we're gonna acknowledge Aiden, let's talk about. Did you get to pull Brian Malik?
I'm not sure. I don't. I'm not familiar with everyone's
You
name.
would know who
I went.
Brian Malik is if you pulled Brian Malik
Yeah, he's the one that beat Aiden in the super match.
at
Were you there for the super match?
Battle of Tri-State 3.
Yeah, he was there at Battle of Tri-State 3. Were you there for the super matches?
Not all of them.
Oh, okay.
He saw mine. That's all that matters, dude. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was in and out. That I had a bunch of nieces and nephews I was chasing around to that day.
I
Bring the
apologize
kids.
to the
Bring the kids
children.
to the one in April.
Oh, they're coming.
Great. Great, great.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
got we
I
got
got a
quite
lot
the
of
little crew
classes.
going now. We started up our own club because there's really no clubs around here. So
What's your club called?
Northern New York Grip Reapers.
Grip
Good
Reapers?
name.
Grip Reapers.
Fucking awesome.
We got I think there's five of us brothers in it.
5 brothers.
Five. There's six of us all together, but there's only five of us that pull. One, my baby brother doesn't want to do it.
Do you have a cousin
How
or
old
a
is your
brother
baby brother?
named James Foot?
What's that now?
Do you have a cousin or a brother named James Foot?
Oh, I probably got a cousin named James, but I don't know. There's so many of the
He
foot
lives. He's probably like 30 minutes away from me.
in New
He's got
York.
in Vermont.
Oh,
Well, you guys kind of look the same. You have the same body structure and same build, but he's older. I think he's like 45, maybe.
it's possible. I don't know though.
I'll send you his face. I want to know. Imagine I find
Okay.
a long lost relative,
All
dude.
right.
A long lost foot.
Bro, how do you lose a
Most of the
foot?
foots are assholes though, and I probably don't even want to know
Word, dude. We don't choose blood.
them. Mm-hmm.
Shout out to Ed Cruz and Brandy Bell Robinson for watching.
Dude,
That's
Ed the
another
Cruz, dude.
nasty 176er is Ed Cruz. Left and right hand. Ed Cruz is a beast.
I need to see a high
I
kick. Ed hasn't posted a high kick in a minute, and I'm thirsting for one.
Dude, he's working on his core, man. He's healing up.
I've never pulled him before, but I've met him. But then he got hurt or something happened to him, and he hasn't been pulling lately.
You
Yeah,
want to
he's
talk
good.
about raw power, like not exaggerated, but like, you know what I mean? I think Ed's almost close to a world record at his body weight for strict curl.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Really?
Yeah, dude. Ignorantly strong, handsome, super nice. I hated that. When I met him and he wasn't a douche, so mad, dude. My ego couldn't take it. I'm like, how are you jacked, good at karate, and you're
All
nice?
right.
Fuck you, dude.
And
You're
then I
better
saw a
than me at
match with
everything.
Yusuf beat him pretty easily too.
But, dude, I want to say IQ on
Yeah.
the table is so important. Sorry, Steve.
No. I mean, I was just answering Matt Foot's thing. He did beat him, I'd say, a little bit easier, but I mean, he's better left-handed. So he
Okay.
beat Ed Cruz right-handed. That was at New York Armors. That was at my event, but it was I don't know. I mean, he still beat him right-handed, which is fine. It is what it is. I'm just Ed Cruz is a beast left-handed.
Yep.
So, but I think either way, I think that you're on that level, Matt, with those guys. So just for you to be in this for 7, 8 months and you're on that level already is pretty intimidating.
It's not intimidating. Your work speaks for you. You said you love the sport. You said you're
Yeah.
training. You're addicted, right? You're obsessed.
Yeah, but
When you're obsessed with it, it
in
comes easy, right?
in
Yes, it
7 or 8 months, you're not going to do that without having it naturally gifted to you. With having a big hand, having the strength, being in the physical shape that he's in. It's
Fair. I don't want to take away because yes, I think right when you do the line when you say okay, everyone starts baseline. That's not true. But I've met guys that were God given talents, so they're let's say 50% better than the average person, but they don't train hard. Versus let's say, you know what I mean? Let's say Matt's the 50% better than everybody naturally.
See, I don't think that. I don't think that. I don't
I
think
do.
he's 50% better.
I'm
I
looking
don't think
at
that.
Matt going, man, what a man.
No, I'm looking
is.
at Matt
You're making me
and saying
blush.
that
Hell yeah,
he's
bro.
probably 75% better than what normally people are when they are that good already.
Damn, dude. I'm sorry. I said 50.
Mm,
Fucking
Like
eyeball.
I think
I appreciate
well,
both of
let's
those.
just put this in consideration, right? Yusuf has been pulling for almost 6 or 7 years, I think. Not
Yes.
100% sure, but I think.
Right. And
Matt's
Yusuf
been
used
pulling
to
for
suck
6 or 7
really bad.
months, and if he beats Yusuf, that's going to speak volumes.
Yes.
Right. And again, the best way to think about this, and everyone needs to understand, Yusuf just barely started getting good, right? Yusuf has gone to practices
Yusuf has
every week.
been good, dude. He beat
No,
everybody for the last 2 years.
yeah. We just said 6 years. So people are
No,
understanding
no, no,
this.
no,
You
no,
got
no.
to,
I'm talking about on my platform.
now I
Him
understand
pulling
that.
in general for
And,
6 or 7 years.
right.
But on my
And this is
platform, he hasn't been beaten yet, left or right handed, on any
right.
match.
And again, before you cut me off, this isn't a knock on Yusuf, but it's a good fact for people to understand. Yusuf was probably getting bullied at most practices, most tournaments in Massachusetts for a while, right? Going out of state, getting beat up, winning a couple matches, right? And now he's found his own. He's built his confidence, like Matt said. He understands what he's capable of, and he's taken the ass whoopings it takes to learn how to win. How, okay, if a guy's better at a top roll and a hook, how do I win? Now,
Right.
can he do a better setup than me? Can he adjust to a top roll better than me? Right. And I love seeing that. I love seeing a guy's face when he's really strong on the table, but he can break a guy down before go and go, I know what I need to do to win. Or when they lose and they adjust and win.
Yep.
That makes this a sport. Because if it wasn't a sport, right? That's why we love basketball. Because a guy that's 5'3" can beat a guy that's 6'9" at the sport. Because
Right.
who's better at it and understands it? Yusuf is a prime example of I don't need to be the strongest, but I understand how this game plays. So when you're strong and you understand the game, you get a Levon. Well, you need steroids too, but that's fine. No knock on him. Everyone in the top fucking probably 100's on steroids, if you ask me.
I would have to
I
agree.
don't think Matt's gonna need him.
No.
That's fine. I'm gonna do them. The minute I'm 35, I'm getting on all of it.
Dude, I'm gonna tell you this much. I'll give Matt the way he's pulling and who he's been beating and how good he's been getting. I'll give him a year and he's probably gonna be top 20 at the 176 if he gets the chance to pull these guys to get up there.
Really,
Mhm.
Matt? Be toxic real quick. Call some guys out right now. Who do you want that you think are good guys that you haven't gotten to pull, but you think you can get that rank if you get to pull them? This is your moment, brother. Do it.
I ain't calling nobody out. After I beat Yusuf, people are going to be calling me out, and I'm going to wait for that.
Ooh, bro, listen to me. If he smashes Yusuf, ain't nobody gonna pull you. Shut up.
See you later.
Hold
Well,
up.
after he pulls, I was already thinking of a match for Matt, but I want to see what happens.
So I pulled this at your last event, Steve. I think his last name was Briggs.
Stephen Briggs.
I would love to have another match with him.
Yeah, you know what? Steve is good too, and he's been
That was a
getting
good
better.
match between us. He ended up winning the match, but that was a really good match.
Okay. Steve has been pulling a little bit longer. I think about 2 years. I think he's been pulling.
You know, because I think even if I knew what I know now from the last time that I pulled at an event, I would give him a lot more of a hard time.
Oh yeah, yeah, 100%.
Because what, like we were talking earlier, every event I've went to so far, I've went in only knowing how to top roll.
Yeah. So the way I'm gonna make my decision is see what happens after Yusuf,
Yes.
um, and see if it's gonna be a 3-0, a 3-2, or Yusuf wins. I mean, who knows? But
Yeah, that's a best out of 7 too.
Ooh,
oh,
was
so
that
he's gonna try to figure it out.
who
He's gonna
wants
try to
that?
take you into the trenches.
He requested the best out of 7.
Oh,
I
that's
said that.
that means he thinks he knows you're stronger than him or something. I like that.
Either way,
Well, the
I'm going to be
longer the
learning some
match
stuff.
goes, the longer in the favor it's gonna go to Yusuf.
You gonna take that, Matt? Who does it favor, Matt? Oh,
That's
oh,
what
dude.
I think. I think if Matt can beat him fast enough without having Yusuf figure him out. Which Yusuf, I saw you trying to figure him out at my tournament. I seen that you pull him to the side. You wanted to grip up with him and everything like that. And I know you're trying to do Yusuf. I seen that.
Tell us how you really feel, Steve.
But that's what. I would do that. See exactly where your pressures are and everything else, and see what it is. But we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens.
I'm excited for it. I really am. And I was getting intimidated. I was getting scared. As time gets closer, I'm getting more comfortable at the table, getting more into my element, letting loose, feeling more just feeling myself more at it. It's my game. It's gonna be my table.
And from what I'm hearing, I mean, you pull nonstop. That's what Carl Whiteford says. So, um,
Yes,
I mean, you should also give yourself a break too. Give yourself at least. I mean, I need at least 2 weeks of rest for my arms to be 100%. You know, to make sure that you have enough.
absolutely. I'm
Just
figuring on what my plan was 10 days before mine and Eustace's match. I'm not gonna be doing anything.
good.
I'll be working up until then though. Just before I went to Buffalo, I didn't do anything for 7 days. Rested up before I went to the matches down there.
Yeah, just do some blood flow. That's it. Just keep your arms full of blood. Just do some blood flow bands. Just do bands. Just do
Yep.
bands. Um, bands are always good to do. It doesn't matter. You can do bands right after you fucking had a workout. You do bands. It's always good to do bands.
Oh yes.
But keep the blood flow. Static hold is going to be important. Definitely is going to be important. He's going to put you in that position, and you're going to see if he's got to change up or what he's got to do. But
Right.
Carl's saying that Matt has great endurance, so that's really good. What's up, Jeremy? He's saying Jeremy Deere saying what's up, Steve? What's up, Matt?
Hey, what's up, Jeremy?
But yeah,
I do know, like when we have our practices are from 3 to 5 hours. So we do a lot of pulling out practice.
jeez, 3 to 5 hours. That's fucking nuts, dude.
So we're trying to we have a program we do at our practices. Like so everybody we have kids from 5 years old up to 45 years old people there. So but we're always pulling with each other. First we're doing our static holds. We do that for the first hour, just have people hold us down in negative positions where we think that we're weakest at. And before we even start really yanking on each other, we're getting warmed up like that.
That's good. That's
And
always
then
good.
the last hour of our practice, whenever we want to call it, say, hey, people are going to get ready to go. That's when we set up matches and we start pulling for real.
Just work on stuff that you guys aren't usually with to get comfortable with. If that,
Yep.
so whatever you're uncomfortable, try to do it more and get comfortable with it to get better in that position. So if you get put in that position, you know what to do.
Right.
So you're stronger there. That's the most important. You just don't want to
But
be exposed. You know.
Jason Weakrist has a lot of the same advice and has a really good practice plan with that too. Getting in
Yeah.
positions where you know that you're the weakest.
Yeah. Yeah. So you always want to work on that. But yeah, awesome. And no lie, practices are crazy. Yeah, that's what Carl was saying. But yeah, definitely, it's gonna be a good one. And where are you from, Matt? Exactly.
Canton, New York.
What's it called?
Canton,
New York.
Canton, Canton.
Oh, okay.
I tell everybody Ogdensburg because nobody knows about Canton.
How far is it
Ogdensburg's
from?
like
How far is it from where you drive to my tournaments?
probably like between 5 and 6 hours. 6 hours, I think, is what we traveled down last time.
Gotcha.
The one
Gotcha.
in Jersey was a little bit further.
Yeah, yeah. The one in Jersey I usually don't do. I usually only do that like once a year, just to do the tri-state,
Yep.
and everything else is usually in New York.
But everybody's hours away from me. I'm up here in the boonies.
Yeah, right. So you're
Like
always taking trips.
Buffalo's 4 hours. Rochester's 3.5 hours.
Gotcha.
Weakrest down in Sandy Creek, that's an hour and a half for me to get to.
Yeah, so they're always decent drives.
Yep.
4, 5, 6 hours. That's what I
Yeah,
usually.
I'm gonna keep doing that. Every tournament I can find around for 5 to 6 hours, I'm gonna try to hit it. I'm gonna try to get as much experience as I can this year. And next year I'm gonna be going for it.
Awesome, awesome. Yeah, you have a couple super matches lined up, which is great. Safe, stay inside your shoulder. static holds. I mean, I think you're gonna do great. I think it's gonna be a good year for you. Don't fill yourself up with too many super matches. Um, just because really the progress that you want to do is do a super match, see who you beat, see how good you were, and then move on to maybe somebody even bigger and better. You know what I mean? You don't
Yep.
always want to stay at the same level because if you're going up against the same guy, like almost the same level that you just went up against, So you always want
Okay.
to make sure whoever you beat before and be like and dictate from there. You know what I mean? Um, but that's the way I would do it. Obviously, you know what I mean, just because. But you can set up, whatever super matches you want. If you got fucking super, I know fucking Michael Hawks has super matches set up for the rest.
That guy's an animal.
Yeah, so but yeah,
I love it.
because you're getting good really quick, and I think you're gonna start noticing how good you are. Then you set up a super match with this guy, and you're like, well, I'm gonna fucking kill him if Yusuf just had to match with him and Yusuf killed. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I see what you mean now.
So you look at him and be like, well, I don't even know if I want to pull him now because, well, he just killed him and I murdered, Yusuf. You know what I mean? So it's just, I'm just saying, I'm not saying that you're gonna beat Yusuf or not. I'm just giving you an
No,
idea.
no, no. I do think that this match with Yusuf is going to tell myself and everybody else where I'm standing.
Yeah, I think so too. I definitely think so too. This is gonna be a really good match. Yusuf's one of the best guys that around at 176. Um, left and right-handed. Left-handed is a little bit better, but right-handed, I mean, he hasn't lost one. So I mean, it's just he's really good, really good.
Yes, he
But
is.
what do you do for work, man?
Tree guy, cut trees down / mechanic.
All right, nice.
I got two brothers that own tree businesses, so anytime that I'm not out turning wrenches, I'm out cutting trees with them.
Okay. They have a tree company.
Yeah, I got my baby brother Jesse. He has Bigfoot Tree Service up here in the North Country. Does residential um, tree removals, and then Jordan Shelby, the one that you arm wrestled quite a bit.
Oh, okay.
He has one a foot above up in Plattsburgh. He has a tree service up there.
Nice.
He works up there all week. Like he's gone out of town all week, so he works up there for Lewis, and he runs that on the side. I do a lot of work for him because he can't run. He works for Lewis Tree Service, so he can't do that and run his business.
Oh,
I
okay.
just have my mechanic business. I don't have a job on the books,
Gotcha.
so I jump in between all them.
Nice, nice. Well, it's good having work, so you have enough work, so that's good.
Yes, yes.
Do you have any kids?
4 kids.
You have 4 kids?
Yeah,
Oh, Jesus. All right.
they're all pretty much. Yeah, I got two stepdaughters, older ones, and then I got a 19-year-old. She lives at home. Got 16 and 17-year-old down in Kentucky. They moved to Kentucky quite a few years ago. And then I got a 13-year-old boy up here. He lives with his
Nice.
mom.
Nice, nice. You got a big family
Oh yeah.
then. That's
I
nice.
started young. I had my first kid when I was 17.
And how old are you now?
36.
Okay. So that's
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, you
You
got
already had
kids?
all your kids, so that's all that matters. You already, you know what
Yeah,
I
right.
mean?
Yeah.
You're
Yeah,
set. You're done.
we're gonna be grandparents before I'm 40.
I was gonna say, right?
Right. You got kids too?
No kids.
No?
Mm-mm.
Plan on having
I don't know, dude. I'm so busy doing so much different stuff.
them?
I feel like if I had a kid, I don't even know where.
I get
But
that. I know after the kids are grown up, moved out, then when you have little kids around again, it's just I couldn't do it again.
yeah, it's just it's from what I hear, it's a lot. It's too much. It's crazy. But everybody loves their kids, which is great. Don't get me wrong, but I don't know. Me and my girl, we've been together for over 10 years now, and whatever she wants to do, you know. She's younger. We have a house together. We go on vacations together. We have everything that we need. So, but I'm always at my store. Like, my from there every single day.
Right.
Barely have anybody even working there. She works all the time, so it's like she's trying to set up for a future for her. She wants to buy some property and stuff, so it's just she's always working, getting busier, and she's successful. So am I. But I don't know, kids, dude. I don't know.
So you're the owner operator of your shop?
Yeah,
You got employees there too, or?
I had a few, and then it started getting a little bit slower, so I had to cut down. But right now it's like I have one that's floating every other Saturday whenever I need her. But besides that, I'm there almost every day.
And you got arm wrestling tables set right up in the back, you said?
I have a VIP lounge, yep, set up with recliners, chairs, and tables and TVs, and then I got the back that's pretty much all just for arm wrestling. Just um, side pressure table and two arm wrestling tables.
Okay.
Yeah. Yep. Yep. Yeah, man. I do what I can with what I got. I'm there all the time, so I just practice there. Pretty much by myself, and then me and Steve. He comes on Saturdays. Every other or every second other. He works too. He's got a family and stuff, so whenever he can, he comes over and we practice for a couple hours, get some lunch, practice.
What
But
are
he's
your goals in arm wrestling though? Is your future more in the promotion, or you have a future set in arm wrestling too?
so I like promoting and putting the tournaments together and everything else, but I do want to arm wrestle more. That's why I still go to tournaments and stuff, and you know, um, I love putting super matches together. Love putting super matches together. Love to put a good show on
Mm-hmm.
um, after pulling. But yeah, I mean, I still want to arm wrestle a little bit more, and I get asked all the time, for super matches and stuff. So it's not even, but I don't have the time, and have the team really, at my place to practice and devote myself as much as I need to beat somebody in a super match, and I don't want to go in there half-ass. I kind of really want to put in
Right.
the work to be able to do
Absolutely.
what I need to do to beat someone. I don't want to just, so it's before when it was, busier. I had enough people to work there, so I had enough people, to where I can go out and travel. And I went to like, Jersey, and went to Long Island, and went to Connecticut, and different places, and traveled and practiced with like Nick and Dan and a couple different people, and I trained with them. But it's just if I had more time, with me with putting these tournaments and everything else together, it takes a little bit of time to do that. And super matches I love putting together. It's one of my favorite things to do. And but yeah, promoting is I mean, I started promoting first before I started pulling. So I
Oh,
was a
I didn't know
promoter.
that.
Oh yeah, yeah. I was a promoter and a sponsor for arm wrestling before I even started pulling. And after I was putting tournaments together and everything else, I was like, you know what? I was like, I wanna pull. I was just getting into
Hell yeah.
so after I started pulling, I mean, I won my first match at a tournament, and then afterwards I just lost a bunch. Then won a couple here and there, and I didn't really figure out my style for a while, and I was losing a lot. And then one tournament, it was at the beach tournament, James Reed. This was like a year and a half ago, or almost 2 years ago, and I went down a lot of weight. I was like, the guy that I was training with, he was telling me you should go down, you should go down. So I went down to 154, and I was just real emaciated, didn't have any power,
Mm-hmm.
and then I had to eat a little bit more to get some my weight up, and it was just wasn't what I wanted to do. So I started eating a little bit more, and I was like at 165. And at the beach tournament, I was like, and I was already practicing on the tables, like pressing. And this is going to be my first time actually pressing at a tournament. And I beat a few guys. I came in fourth place, and I was just like, all right, well, let me start pressing. So when I started pressing everybody, I started winning here and there, and I started getting third place, then second place, and I was just like, no shit. So then I started working on my press. I got a side pressure machine. I got bands to press with all the time, to static holds.
Yep.
Um, and I started just flat pressing, and then me and Steve were training one time, and I got in a weird position. I was kind of like holding on the side and tugged and felt my elbow kind of stretch and kind of felt some grinding a little bit. Didn't feel good. I couldn't be in that position where I wanted to press to be able to bring my hand around and give him some side pressure, which kind of upset me. So I was like, fuck. I was like, I need to do something else. So we were working on, and I was already working on my top roll here and there, and working on my hand, and working on my hook. And, as time went by, I was starting to get a little bit better and better. And then the MAC tournament was when I was like kind of hurt still from my elbow. And I was like, all right, well, let me fucking start top rolling and start hooking people and see what I can do. And that's when I started beating everybody. And, when I was top rolling and hooking them, I was just like, you know what? I was like, now I got a couple things in my arsenal.
Right.
Now I can press, I can hook, and I can top roll. So that's when I was like, okay. I was like, well, hands getting stronger, arms getting stronger, and now I'm about 183 pounds. I was at when I started, I was like 154.
No
So
shit.
yeah, yeah, gained a little bit more weight, feel a lot stronger. I feel a lot better, and yeah, I mean, like I said, a lot of people ask me for super matches, and it's just until I can really find the time to devote myself a little bit more to arm wrestling. I mean, just
Yep.
particular arm wrestling, and pulling. I like to go to tournaments when I can, and yeah. Besides that,
Yeah,
super
'cause it
match.
takes a lot of time out of the day to
Yeah,
get ready. Like, there's always something you can be doing.
yeah, yeah. Believe me, I know. I know. I train at. I train. I mean, I train my hand. I train at the. But it's different type of training when you're have somebody there or have a couple different hands that you can grip up with and really train for somebody in particular. You know what I mean? It's a
Yep.
different kind of training regimen that you can do and do specific things that you're trying to beat this guy with because he's going to do some certain things. So instead of just training, just by yourself, it's not the same. It's just not
Right.
the same type of training. You know. But yeah, sponsoring and promoting and everything like that was my number one thing. And what's up, Daniel Schwartz? Tim Ophelia, that beach tournament was where we met you. Yeah, you're right, Tim. That's where we actually met you and Sebastian. I'm not too short to press. Carl Whiteford.
Yeah.
Nothing beats table time. Yeah, it's true. Nothing beats table time, honestly. So when you're getting ready for someone, it's just having different positions, having different ready goes, and different ways that you can,
Yep.
hit. And
That's one thing in common that I've heard from a lot of people is grip up as many people as you can. Get as many different hands as you can.
yeah, because everybody pulls different. There's different pressures and different ways, and
Yep.
it gives you different ways for you to train to be able to be like, oh, okay, well, I didn't ever feel that, the way that somebody
Exactly.
pulled me like that in that way, and then you're like, all right, well, let me train on that, you know. So, but yeah, man, um, it's been good. It's been good. It's been fun. You work tomorrow?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Who you out in the tree work tomorrow?
No, I'm gonna be mechanic in it tomorrow.
Mechanic it tomorrow?
Yeah.
What do you work on cars?
Work on cars and I'm a diesel mechanic for tree services mostly. I work on chippers and trucks.
Oh, nice. A good friend of mine is a I would say he's a diesel mechanic. He does like big machinery, I'd say.
Yep. Yeah, I own a truck with everything I need on it. It's like a garage on wheels, and then I travel around to different tree services and make sure that they're ready to go.
Nice.
It's like a
Awesome.
vicious circle. I got brothers in the tree world, and I work on their equipment, so we're all like in the same loop, kind of.
That's awesome. That's perfect. And all your brothers pull?
All but one.
All but one? How old is the youngest one?
He's 24. The one that
That
he's the one that doesn't pull.
he's the one that doesn't pull?
Yep.
That's crazy.
Yeah. He's got two new babies. barely a year apart at home right now, so he just doesn't have time for it. He works out of town. He says he doesn't have time. I try to talk him into it, but the kids might like it too. You never know.
Yeah, that's,
Yeah,
that's crazy. That's crazy.
but my older brother, Judd, he just started pulling just last 3 weeks. He's been we've been trying to get him, and then he came one time, he pulled against us, and now he is obsessed with it. He went out, he's already bought himself a table. He's got the pulley systems hooked up to it. He doesn't like that his baby brothers are all beating him, so now he's training hard.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that's funny. That's so funny. Well, yeah, that's what happens, dude. I mean, like I had these young guys, small guys, like beat me. I was like, this can't happen, man. I was like, I don't know, so
Hmm.
this is like not gonna happen.
Right.
It gets you training in a different way. Gets you, gets you pumped up.
Exactly.
You know.
Yeah, because a lot of us, bro. So me and two of my other brothers, we started this. We were all on the same level. You would never know who was going to win a match from time to time, and now I've went past all those guys. But I'm so obsessed with this sport, so I eat, dream, and sleep this stuff. When I'm going, I'm traveling around. I travel hours around in my work truck, and I'm always just got.
You look up videos.
I watch videos constantly.
Do you watch Coach Ray?
Yep. Yes, I do.
Okay. Um, did you ever look up Mendagus Terasites?
Not familiar with that one.
So look up Mendagus Terasites. He's one of the, I want to say, probably the most. I mean, he doesn't look much. He doesn't look like much at all. And he's probably one of the best pullers I've ever seen in my life.
Okay.
He's
There's a
just
guy I've been watching who uses a towel a lot. I can't remember his name.
Travis Bagent. Is he
Boga?
bald?
Nope. His name starts with a B. Bogon, or something like that. He was just at the East vs. West. He went against the guy that twitches
Oh
a lot.
yeah. That he had the twitch.
Yeah, he went
Yeah,
against him. But
yeah.
a lot of his training videos with the towel, I want to start trying that and seeing how that works.
Yeah, anything trained with a towel is always going to help. Yeah. Stoika. Boyden Stoika.
Yep.
He had a really good match with Nugo.
Yes. Yes, he did.
Yeah.
I
Nugo's
like that
pretty.
guy. He's an
Huh?
animal. Nugan, he's an animal.
Nugo? Yeah, he's an animal.
Yeah.
So good. Yeah, so good.
Yeah.
The good thing is at this place on April, it's going to be a grill tournament. There's going to be a bar there, outside area. You bringing the whole family? You bringing the whole crew?
Oh, yes.
Nice, awesome.
Yep. Yeah, that'd be nice.
How many people in your crew?
There's 12 of us consistently.
So I'll get you guys, if you want, I'll get you guys a table in the front.
Okay.
The earlier you get there, the better seats you get.
All right.
It'll be a table of like probably like eight,
Be
you know?
perfect. That would
And
be
then
perfect.
probably there'll be two tables that have I think eight seats, so you guys can sit right there in the front.
That would be awesome.
Yeah.
Thanks, man.
There's gonna be chairs all and tables on the inside too as well, so people can sit down and stuff. Smaller chairs and tables.
Are
But
you expecting a good turnout like the last event you had, the Tri-State? The Battle of the Tri?
Tri-State's one of the biggest of the year,
Okay.
so probably not as big. Um, but who knows? I mean, I don't think it'll be 200 entries. I mean, Battle Tri-State was 200 entries,
Right.
so that was a lot of people. I'd say more like remember Tester Frame?
Yep.
Okay, which we still had a decent amount of people there too, but I would say something like that. You know.
Right.
So let's
Good.
just say
I mean,
the whole restaurant will be filled with arm wrestlers.
yes.
Yeah.
Are you going to the Winter Blast?
Say again?
Are you going to Winter Blast?
No, I don't support anything that's to do with Ryan Grondin. Yep. Nope. But yeah, and there's so many other. I mean, There's Keystones that's coming up that James Reed does. Any kind of event that James Reed does is absolutely phenomenal, and he does a great job too as well. And
James a wicked good guy.
yeah,
I got to get down there and pull with him too.
yeah. Anything that Aiden and Yusuf do, they do great tournaments a year too. Phenomenal tournaments. Put everything. And a lot of people go to those tournaments too. Um, Tim Bushy and his crew, they have a tournament that's coming up too in April too as well.
Yep.
Great people.
Tim had messaged me about that. I'm supposed to go to that one.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be more than arm wrestling. He's supposed to be like a tug of war and a bunch
Yeah,
of
he's
different
doing a
toughness.
couple different things. Yep.
Yep.
He's doing a couple different things. Yeah, Nationals in May. That's what Tim was saying. Keystones has some killers. Yeah, every year Keystones has some killers. Actually, speaking of Keystones, and Dan's in the match in the chat right here. Dan won 176, I think, last year. Right hand pros at 176 Keystone. I'd like to see you there.
And
Um,
that's in May.
yeah, that's in May.
Pretty sure I don't have anything booked for May yet.
Yeah, but I mean, there's going to be killers there. So just expect like Battle of the Tri-State. I mean, it's
Yep.
not going to be easy. I mean,
Right.
there are always a decent amount. I'd say probably 200 entries, probably. So it's always a great time.
Yeah,
Um,
that'd be awesome.
what I am expecting a big turnout would be, hopefully, which it is, would be New York Tri-State Armling Championships, and that's going to be in June, June 13th.
13th.
Yeah,
Yep, I'll be there.
yeah. So we're trying to do it outside. It's going to be a park, barbecue, nice big stage you can walk on. Um, it'll be nice. It'll be really really good. Tents and drinks and everything in the whole nine.
That one's gonna be outside too.
That one's going to be outside too. And Keystones is outside too, though, as well.
Nice.
Yep. Um, yeah, and that's going to be whoever pulls for me during the whole year. We're going to be setting up the New York Tri-State Arm Wrestling Championships. Is pretty much set for from the beginning out to the end of, I'd say, June to the next year at the beginning of June.
Yep.
And the champions will be going up against the last champions of the last year. You know?
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah, so same thing, vice versa. That's been happening before. So the best guys and the guys that won all their matches that pulled for New York Tri-State Arm Wrestling and are on and have a match left and right hand. So there's going to be a lot of super matches that day. And we're going to start them early. They're probably going to start around like 10:30. So I'll be there early in the morning. So the super matches will start at 10:30 until whenever they're over. And but yeah, should be a good day. It's going to be a good day. It's going to be a great day.
It sounds like it's gonna be a good day.
Yeah, it's going to be 16 plus belts that I'm giving out,
Oh,
and the awards are going to be phenomenal too. So they're going to be good. It's going to be literally the logo of New York Tri-State Arm Wrestling in like a 5-inch gigantic fucking logo. It's going to be 6.
that's sick.
Yeah, it's going to be awesome. So I can't wait. Setting things up to come and throwback. I'm setting things up to come to throwback. Yeah, Tim's coming to throwback. So throwback throwdown. That's going to be great too. From what I'm seeing, a lot of people are literally coming to throwback throwdown, which is going to be great. I can't wait. Everybody hit that going button. So go on the page, look up throwback throwdown, arm wrestling tournament. Hit the going button. If you got 12 people that are coming, Matt, tell all those 12 people hit that going button.
All right.
Tell everybody hit that going button. More people see that they're going. They want to see. They want to pull you, especially if you're that new upcoming thing that people are talking about, Matt. They're like, well, where is he going to pull next? Oh, he's going to be there in April. I know where I'm going. That's what
Right.
happens. People get hungry to see how you are now, and they're like, oh, well, before you get too good, you want to have a super match? You know? Because
Mm-hmm.
you're getting there. You're getting to that point where people are starting to see that. Um, but yeah. And what was I going to say? Yeah, so we have Throwback Throwdown, Arm Wrestling Tournament,
Mm-hmm.
April 18th. Arm Wrestling, New York Tri-State Arm Wrestling Championships is going to be June 13th. One's going to be inside, what's going to be outside. Hurricane Grill is going to be in April. Outside of Slaughterhouse Park, I'm renting out the whole park. That's going to be awesome, and that's going to be outside. Hopefully it's nice and beautiful weather, but we're going to have tents all over the place, so God forbid it if it is. There's going to be a section where we could just be on the stage, and there's going to be tents down at the bottom too, so you can watch it from the down, and all everybody's going to be competing could be up on the stage. So
That's awesome.
yeah, and there's an awning, so it kind of like goes over,
Yep.
so you can be, you have enough room, which is good. Um, but yeah, man, can't wait to see you. Can't wait to see you compete again. I know you're getting good. I'm gonna have to pull you a little bit because I didn't get
Yes.
the last time.
I'm
um,
gonna get
but
down there and practice with you. When's a good time to come down?
you tell me, brother. I'm always at the store, man. I'm always at the store every day. So you let me know whenever you're good. You can come down. Like I said, you can come in the morning if you want, and or afternoon, whenever you want. I know it's a little bit of a trip, and like I said before, you can stay at my house at night and stay, go home or whatever you want. I mean, just so as I know the trip is long, you know what I
Yep.
mean? Just
Yep.
so if you need a place to
Hell
stay, you
yeah.
always have a place to stay if you need it.
All right, man. I appreciate that.
Yeah, of course, dude. But yeah, I have tables in the back. You drink or no?
Nope.
No drink, no smoke.
Smoke pot.
Oh, you smoke pot. Okay, good.
Mhm.
Yeah, I
Yes,
have a
I
smoke
do.
shop.
Yes, you do.
Yeah, I have a smoke shop. So yeah, yeah,
I'm interested to see that too.
yeah. That's where we practice, dude. That's where I practice. So I'll be right there. You know what I mean? We practicing.
Hell yeah.
Yep, burning one
What do
up.
you What do you sell out of that shop? All sorts of juices.
Glass. I mean, any kind of smoking ashtrays, bongs, bowls. I mean, everything that's got to do with smoking. I'd say.
Yep.
Yeah, wax is any kind of you can smoke out of wax, like a volcano. What do they call it? Pros. So much different. Anything has to do with pretty much anything you smoke out of. You know what I mean? And I'm waiting actually for an order to come in. I'm getting these glass bong shotgun bongs and these this machine gun. I already got a revolver, so I can't wait. Man. I got all these
That's gonna be
different.
sick.
Yeah, I got this new glass guy that came out of nowhere, and I mean I've been ordering all this other stuff because glass moves, man. If you have good enough product and people, they a lot of people they just collect it. It's like they buy it just to collect it. So I'm
Yep.
sitting there, I'm like, do you even? They're like, I don't smoke out of that. I'm like, seriously? Like, yeah, I don't smoke out of that. Like somebody bought this laser beam gun, um, frosted and blue coated and engraved, and it just had so much different design to it. And had it for like a year, and he was like, "Nah," he's like, I don't smoke out of that." He goes,
No kidding.
but I mean, it's a nice it's a nice piece. So
That's a lot of money just to have it for a collection, though. They're not cheap.
they're not cheap. They're definitely not cheap. Um, but yeah, but they're awesome. I had the store for 3.5 years now.
Is that when did you start getting into promoting arm wrestling? How long you been into this?
Probably about, I want to say it's been 3 years. I want to say,
No kidding.
yeah, yeah. Promoting, I did it for like almost about a year, and then a little bit less than that, and then I started pulling, and I've been pulling for about, I want to say this Winter Blast would be 2 years. So I've only been pulling for like 2 years, and
Yeah.
promoting, sponsoring, and everything else like that for like a year before that. So altogether like 3 years.
Huh.
Yeah, yeah. So it's been good. It's definitely been putting the matches together is what's my favorite. Like I could
Right.
tell somebody somebody's good or they're going to be good, or if they're good in a hook, or if it's going to be a good match because they're both top rollers, or if somebody's got a better hand, where they're going to go. I mean, so it's like and it's good to know, and because I know a lot of promoters don't know um, all these different, and like nothing to take away from, but I do the matches for James and stuff because James
Mhm.
will automatically say like, look, if we're gonna do the matches, just take care of it. He knows 100% that I just, when it comes to the pullers and how they pull, and if it would be a good match, knowing who they're gonna pull, I just feel a lot more comfortable doing it.
So, what's your opinion on mine and Yusuf's match now compared to when we first heard about it?
I thought you were gonna get killed the the first time, just because he had way too much experience, and I've known Yusuf for a very long time, and he's a very smart puller, very technical puller, and he's just getting better and better, left and right-handed. So a lot of experience. I want to say 5 times more experience than you, and his table IQ is high just for a normal puller that's been pulling for 4 or 5 years. So his table IQ is probably one of the highest out there at that as it is. So I mean, pulling you in the beginning, I didn't think it was going to be a match. Now, seeing you pull and how strong you are and how long of an arm you have and how big your hand is and how difficult it is to deal with you, I say you're getting better and better and you're getting better faster. Um, I don't know if it's fast enough having to pull Yusuf now, so soon. Um, Hopefully you'll be able to. I'll give you my honest opinion. I think it's
That's what I
going to
want,
be.
buddy. That's what I want.
I think it's going to be, if it's up to four, it's going to be 4-3 Yusuf. That's what I think it's going to be, and I'll tell you why. Um, I think you're going to pin him the first round. I think he might be able to figure something out, if maybe in the third round, because I think you're strong enough and fast enough to be able to pin him for the first two. I think the third he's going to be able to figure you out, or try to figure you out and see what he can do, and probably pin you. And I think at the end it's just going to go back and forth because I still think that you're going to have the strength to be able to beat him. But are you going to be able to figure him out, to see what he's doing, to be able to beat him in certain places, in certain positions?
Right.
And are you going to be able to transition as well as he does on the table? Do you have the table IQ that you're going to be able to keep up with his? So that's where it's going to come into being very tricky with you and him. Do you have the strength? Absolutely. That's not a question. Do you have the hand? I think so. Hopefully you do. Um, I know you haven't been going up against a lot of guys. I do think you have the hand to it, and I think you're fast enough too as well. Like I said, the strength is undeniable. I just think that with time, with table time, comes table IQ, and people are sometimes able to change and transition and use their fouls and do what they need to do to be able to gas you out more and more and frustrate you more and more to be able to get to their game. And what you need to learn is really don't get
I
frustrated.
was just about, man, I've been to prison before. I've had people right in my face yelling at me all day long. This guy's not going to frustrate me.
So it's not going to be that type of frustration. The frustration is going to be more on you wanting to be able to do something and you can't because you haven't been pulled that way before. You've never pulled like somebody like the way he does before. So that's where I think it might be frustrating for you to not being able to pull someone the way you usually do or are you going to be able to go right through him? But if you do get put in that position, in that high hook top roll, that back pressure that he does, like Mendagas does, and he's done it to so many different pullers, and he stops them, we have a match.
Yes, we do.
So is it going to get there? Could it get there? I don't see how we can't think that it's not going to get there. So are you going to be able to persevere and be able to get through all those obstacles to be able to beat Yusuf? That's really the biggest thing. That's the biggest thing out of everything here. Are you going to be able to overcome, to change, to go into different lanes, to try to figure him out the way he's figuring you out? And that's where your table IQ is going to have to come in to see if you're going to be able to beat him in those ways. 'Cause do I think you're strong enough to? I do. I absolutely do. So, and you know what I mean when I tell you when you go into different lanes and different positions.
Yes, I do.
There's different guys I put you in a position you're like, fuck, you're fucking strong there. And then you go up against somebody else and like, I go right through them in that fucking position.
Right.
You know what I mean? So you
Yep.
pull different guys and then you're like, damn, I did not think you were gonna have fucking, you're gonna be the strong with me in that top roll. I did not think, I didn't see that. I didn't see how good your hand was. Very deceiving. Let's put Dan Schwartz in perspective here. He's got a tiny hand, a very little hand, but he's got a lot of strength in that hand, and he's able to contain a lot of people with that hand because he's able to lock down, be in a certain position, and know what he needs to do to beat him. So he's very tricky, very deceiving too. A lot of guys, some of these guys in the sport are. James is another one. James doesn't look like a big guy. He really doesn't.
Right.
But he knows how to beat people mentally and then ends up being physically. You know what I mean?
Does.
So these guys have different ways of being, different ways to pull that you can see that and I can see that, and that's why I love putting these matches together because I can see different ways. Like I've seen you on the table before. I've seen how you're like me. Not on the table as aggressive, but when I'm watching someone else pull, when you're screaming and everything else, that's the way I am when I see my guys pulling. I scream to you know what I mean. So
Yep.
I love that shit. When I'm on the table, I'm all respect and I you know what I mean. I'm ready to rip the guy's arm off. Is really what I'm.
Yes.
Yeah. So that's what I'm really.
Yes.
That's really what I'm waiting for. You know what I mean. So, but yeah, man. I think it's going to be a great match. It's going to be a very close match. We'll see what happens. We'll see if you can overcome this. That's why I feel like Yusuf is a very smart puller. I think that's why he wanted a match till 7, because I think he knows that he's going to have to deal with your strength. He's going to have to try to slow you down, which I think he might be able to do, and we'll see if he does. But I mean, it's gonna be a lot harder than I think he thinks it's gonna be.
I'm expected to be underestimated too.
Yeah. So,
I'm just being so new to the sport. Why wouldn't you underestimate me?
well, yeah. I mean, you haven't pulled enough to know enough. Yusuf, we've seen pull. I don't even know how many times. I mean, so it's. And is this for money?
Oh yeah,
How much?
200 a piece. I think it's $400 pot. No, 600. I think Jeremy's putting 200 in too. 600.
Nice. Nice.
Which it wouldn't even. If I won, that money wouldn't mean shit to me. You'd win more on that table than I could ever win in money. You couldn't pay me enough for that.
Well, I'll say if you beat Yusuf, right hand. I mean, how bad did you lose to Aiden?
I
They
stopped
pulled
him for
different.
about. I stopped Aiden for about 2 seconds, 3 seconds tops.
Yeah, he's too much. It's that press. The press is devastating.
Yeah, he got right on my forearm and pushed me right down.
Oh look, Yusuf just clocked in. Yusuf, we literally just had a full-on conversation about you.
Yeah,
You
wants to
should look.
start
You
again.
should watch the podcast again. But Yeah, I think it's going to be a great match. I wish you luck. Like I said, it's going to be something very tricky to figure out with Yusuf. He's got a table IQ that's high up there, and we'll see what happens. Like I said, 4-3. I think it's gonna. I think Yusuf's gonna eventually slow you down and figure you out and see what he needs to do to beat you in a certain position. Um, but we'll see what happens.
Lock it down. That's what you said.
What do you say? No, it's 400, 200 each.
Okay.
Yeah, conversation. Matt loses. Next topic. That's too funny.
Oh,
Let me ask
I
you,
can't
Yusuf.
wait.
What do you think, Yusuf? Do you think you're going to beat Matt? Do you think it's going to be easy, or do you think it's going to be like a 4-3? What do you think? And let me ask you, Matt. Um, um, since we're going to wait for Yusuf for his answer, how do you think it's going to go between you and Yusuf? Like, do you think it's going to be you're going to go right through him? Do you think it's even going to be a match for you? You
I
think it's going to be way too
don't
much for you?
expect to go right through him at all.
Okay.
Um,
Out of the super matches that you had, I think how many you had so far? Two.
one on the books.
One
One
on the
after
one on the
that.
books. Okay.
Yeah.
So this is your second super match, and it's going up against Yusuf.
Yes.
That's a big hill to climb.
Yeah. So that's I don't know. I can tell you what I want to happen, but what I think is going to happen are two different things. So
So
if
tell me what you tell me what you want to happen.
I want to win,
Yeah, is there a
as
certain
if
way
you,
that you want to win? 4-3, 3-2.
um,
How are you thinking this is going to go?
it's going to be close the whole way. I don't know this, but I'm thinking he's going to either maybe not let me win, but he's not going to put everything into it the first time, and I I think I'm going to get the first pin, and then he's going to try to do some adjusting, and then it's going to go back and forth.
Do you think you have a chance to win?
Yes, I do. I don't think there's a chance. I think I'm going to win.
I mean, especially this is your dominant hand, right?
Yes, I do think it's going to be back and forth, but I fucking want it more. You know, anybody that gets in my way on that fucking table, bro, they're just in my way. So I'm trying to do something here, and he's just another obstacle I got to get out of my way.
I'll definitely, I'll definitely get if you beat Yusuf, I'll definitely give you a match.
Okay.
Definitely give you a match. When,
Because I
when's
would.
your when's your match with Rising Star?
I got one with Yusuf, March 21st, then June 27th.
Oh, okay.
There's one in
Oh,
August. I can't
that's
remember
right.
the
You're
date.
not going to be able to go to Keystone States.
But you said it was in May.
Hold on. Somebody said it was something was in May. Keystone was my first tournament. I think Keystone's in May. Oh yeah, Keystone States. Oh no, Nationals in May. Nationals in May. That's what it was. So yeah, Keystone. I'm pretty sure you couldn't go.
Mm.
Yeah, but if you beat Yusuf, I have somebody.
Who you
I'm
got
already.
left?
I'm already. I'm not gonna say nothing. I don't like to say anything on the podcast because then people take matches from me and stuff. But I'll reach out to you and then we'll talk about it.
Okay. I'm good
I
with
already
that.
have somebody in mind.
And another thing I think that's playing in my favor is he hasn't been beat in too long. He's forgot what it's like to lose. He's too comfortable.
Yeah, you could say that. Um, yeah, you could say that. I mean, I just don't see him. It's not that I don't see him losing. It's just he's really smart on the table, and he knows what he needs to do to win, and he figures people out. I mean,
Oh, I'm not going to take any of that away from him. I've
just be ready to change when you need to. Is what I'm trying to say. Is just be ready to change when you need to because with Yusuf, you're gonna have to. He's not a one-trick pony.
right.
He's
I've watched a lot of. He probably doesn't post everything, but I've watched a lot of his videos posted.
oh yeah,
He's has a lot of tricks.
he does. He's got great training partners. He's got a great team, and
His I know setup is going to be huge with him fighting for a setup. I've watched that every match that I've seen him in. They're always fighting for a setup. He's very good at that.
yep, yep, 100%.
I've seen people get frustrated going against him, trying to get their setup.
Yeah,
He's good, and he's good at keeping his composure. So there's,
yeah, definitely.
but it's just now it's my time. You know what I mean?
He's so fucking hilarious. He goes, Steve, it's okay. It's okay, Steve. You can say you don't see me losing. That's what Yusuf says. It's just he's smart, man. He's smart. You're gonna have to go back and forth with him. You're gonna keep your composure. You know, I don't know what you have coming up in the future, but I don't see any other guy that's going to be at 176 or anything anybody close of how smart he is on the table. His table IQ is on a different level, um, and beyond that, he's a very good puller. He's a smart puller. I mean, so this is going to be this is going to be a big test, and if you beat him, I mean, this is going to speak volumes of how good you are, and I think that's a big deal. Matt Foot, where can I watch videos of you pulling that I don't cut to another clip right before you pull?
I post everything. I don't hold back. I don't edit, and I mean I make
Yeah,
them
I was
short
gonna
clips, but
say. Now he's
everything's
talking about
posted.
because you have clip videos of.
Yes,
It's funny, but yeah, no. Mac tournament. I'm pretty sure. My tournament. The test your frame one. Battle of the Tri-State. I mean, he's pulled. And ask Aiden. Aiden he has even pulled him. So that's your teammate. But
yeah. I just
same thing
every
with
time I
Yusuf. Yusuf, you could find his videos all over. He's all over all. He's almost in every single one of my tournaments. So you can find all recordings on
yep.
him. Um, it's gonna be a better match than I thought. I'll tell you that much. And I told you the first time I said it, you're gonna get yourself into something much bigger than what it is. Remember you and
Yep.
me talked about it.
Yes.
I see it going differently now. I see you getting better, a lot faster. I see things being a lot more difficult than for Yusuf than I thought. So, but yeah, man.
It's gonna be fun. And he brings a lot of energy to the table too, and I fucking love that.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. Yeah, he does. Yeah, he's good. He's good all around, left and right-handed. So he's good.
Yep.
But so it's kind of late out, almost 12. I know I'm pretty sure you're probably getting up early tomorrow.
Yes, sir.
I don't want to keep you too late, even though it's already too late. But yeah, Yusuf, hopefully, counting on him to come and do the bracket buddies over at on April at the Throwback Throwdown. If we're good, hopefully we're good. Like I said, I call it 4-3 Yusuf for the matchup against Matt. Matt, got a lot of respect for you. You're getting better. I don't know what's going to happen. Anything can go 4-3. They're close. But I'm going to say I think Yusuf might be able to stick this one out just because you might be a little bit too new. And this is going to be very. This is going to be live streamed by any chance?
I was just about to ask the same thing.
Is it?
I think Yusuf's in charge of that. I'm not sure.
I'm going to try to make the throwback event. Hopefully, come, Jeremy. I'd like to see you there, man. Shout out to Jared Vale. Thank you for watching. Um, yeah, is this going to be live streamed, Jeremy? I agree. I agree with you, Tim. Yusuf better be at the throwdown. Yeah, if you're not doing the bracket buddies, you better be there either way, Yusuf. You know that. But yeah, it's gonna be a better match than I thought, and it will be recorded. Oh no, live stream. Damn. Well, it is what it is.
How do we make a live stream happen?
Yeah, I was gonna say you should have it live streamed. It will be recorded. I'm pretty sure you can live stream it and record it.
Right.
You know.
If not, I'll go on Facebook. I'll go live on Facebook. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Somebody's gonna have to go live.
Yeah, I want to watch it. I want to see it there. I don't want you to. I want you to tell me afterwards, but I want to watch it.
Right.
You know.
Yeah. It's gonna. It's got. We got to figure something out. Even if I have to have my wife live stream it, if they
Yeah.
can't.
Or maybe she can record it or whatever. You know what I mean? And then so you can repost. I'm not exactly sure the way Jeremy's going to do it, but that's the way I have it always done is live stream it.
Yep.
Super matches always live stream. I mean, I have them recorded and I have them live stream.
Right.
So they can see it and they're like, oh my God, man, I want to watch it again. You can go back through the live stream, or I have Thomas Dede redo the matches. You see him the way he does them, and you can see everybody's names up there, and then you
Yep.
can see the actual just the match.
I went back through both. I went back through the lives and watched them too.
Yeah, you could do both.
Oh yeah.
I will try. So inexperienced. I'm pretty sure if Yusuf is doing your live streaming or anything like that, I'm pretty sure you can record and live stream. I mean, that's not too hard to do. I mean, we record and live stream.
Figure it out.
Yeah, I'm sure it'll be good either way.
Yeah.
But yeah, don't miss out. Rising Star, Matt Foote, Jeremy Deere, and then April 18th. April 18th. Yep, April 18th. Throwback tournament, throwback throwdown tournament
Yeah.
at the Hurricane Grill. And New York Tri-State Arm Wrestling Championships. That will be June 13th. For all the belts from 154 all the way to 243 plus. Women's also will be in there too, left and right. And yeah.
That's gonna be awesome. I can't wait.
Yeah, man, absolutely. Do you have any questions for me, Matt, or anything like that before we shut it down?
No, I'm all set, brother.
Awesome, dude. Well, thanks everyone for watching. Shout out to everyone that's still watching. Share, like, subscribe here in the Strap Podcast. Matt Foote, thank you so much for coming out, dude. I appreciate it, man, for being on the podcast.
Hey, thanks for having me, Steve. Appreciate it, brother.
Absolutely, dude. Absolutely. I mean, we got along since the first day I met you, so it's been
Hell
great,
yeah.
man. I appreciate you, and I see big things in your future. I can't wait to see what happens a year from now. A year from now, we'll be on the podcast again, and we'll talk about how good you are then and how good you are before.
Absolutely. I love it.
All right, my man. Have a good night. Thanks for coming on. Like I said, like, share, subscribe in the Strap Podcast. Here with Steve Fernandez, and James Jordan Mason is not here because he's a fool. All right, guys. Take care. Have a good night, man.
Later, bro.
Later.